Hello everyone. I come on to change my twins, and I'm sorry I haven't been on in 2 weeks. I had a major problem here in my apartment, and it still is a mess. I had a major flood in my apartment. The neighbor upstairs, this kid put something in their toilet and it overflooded, and it flooded so much that I have ceiling damage. I have wall damage. Excuse me, because I got a sore throat here. Sorry, guys. It went down in where my electrical stuff is, and we had to cut a hole in that area so that it would be okay. And then we had fans in my apartment. Them were a pain in the butt to deal with because they were so loud I couldn't even hear myself think. And these guys had these fans that were going to dry my walls and stuff. And it dried the walls, but I still got this what do you call it, mold problem, especially in my bathroom ceiling. It's all black mold, and I want them to fix that too, because it would make no sense to do just the areas that got flooded and not do that, because that's where water was coming from originally. And that is a problem. So what I'm going to do, and after this video, I'm going to put some pictures on this. There'll be 2 videos on this when I load up my twins, and I will have the damage of what had happened, and then my carpet was pulled out a little bit. It was a major mess. I was sitting down. It was happened 2 weeks ago Saturday, which would be 2 weeks. It was going on 3 weeks this Saturday, and I and my dog were sitting in my chair, and I kept hearing like water running. It didn't dawn on me. I'm like, God, did I hear some water running or something? And I happened to go down the hallway, and I turned the hall light on, and sure enough, it was flooding. That it even got into my light, and my light burnt out in my hallway, so I couldn't use that. The hallway thingamajiggy, they came in with their little fans, which I don't think really did too much on it. They should take the whole plywood or whatever the heck you call it on the walls and redo them, because they had to poke holes in my walls on the bottom so that the air can get in there to dry up this mess. This happened, I'd say, probably around 10:30 when I noticed it, and I was pissed, so I called the emergency line for my apartment complex, and they said that they'll send somebody out, or call me. Well, they called me, and one of the guys says, well, I'm 35 minutes out, so I was pissed about that, because it just flooded more and more and more. It even flooded into my kitchen. I mean, it was that bad. And I never thought it was going to do that, but it did. It did major problem. I have videos of the damage that it did, but I don't have pictures of when it actually happened, like for when you see the water on the floor and all that. I just waited until these guys came, and after they came and got the fans and stuff like that. Excuse me. The fans, those things were a pain in the ass. I'm like, this is not what I was planning on having happen. And that kind of set us back, so I couldn't do anything because I thought they were going to come back. So the first week, they had fans on here blowing into my house for 5 days. And that was a pain in the butt. So then They came back on Friday and they took all the fans out and said everything was dry. So in the meantime, my house looks like a pigsty because I can't vacuum anything. I can't do any of that stuff because of my carpet. My carpet's pulled up from all the water that was in that. It's like all the way halfway down the hall of my apartment. It was all drenched. And what a headache that was, I tell you. I never expected something like that to happen. And by the time they all got here that on that Saturday night, late night, they got here about 11:30, and they never got done with that stuff by taking stuff out until going on 1:30, 2 o'clock. And I wasn't very happy because it's like, this is ridiculous. You guys need to, if it's leaking, you guys need to deal with it now, not have to wait. But they came in and they did all that, and I'm just... And then they kept coming and knocking on my door, not entering to do this, because they said that they were going to come and do this on a Monday through Thursday. Well, that didn't happen because they were still waiting for my stuff to dry. And I kind of was pissed about that because that was more obstacles that I had to go around. I mean, there was fans everywhere. I had 5 fans in my apartment, and then you know how loud those kind of fans are. They're so darn loud you can't hear yourself think. And if people tried calling me, I couldn't hear my phone ring because of the noise of the fans. And I'm like, I told the head honcho maintenance guy, I said, no, I'm not going to get pay for this. And he goes, oh, no, you're the victim. So it's from the apartment upstairs, and I had told him, I think the daughter's stuffing stuff in the toilet. Because she had said to him that, her toilet had overflowed, and that's why. And he says, well, then why didn't you get a hold of me? And she didn't have an answer for that. Well, I just got home or something like that. I don't remember exactly how it was, but here's my little Zoe. She's in a little pink elephant, or not elephants, pink deep giraffes, and it's in a 3-piece outfit. So I got to quick comb her hair, and I tell you, I had not a very good 2 weeks, I tell you that, because I had to deal with the stuff that was all over my house, and getting the water and taking that and getting that all air dried. And I tell you, that was one job I don't ever want to experience again, because it's just a pain because you can't do anything. I mean, I couldn't make any videos because of all the fans going. You wouldn't be able to hear me talk because of the fans. And I'm like, this is not how I planned on this all happening. It kind of took away my video, because I was going to make videos on Sunday. Well, I couldn't do that because of the flood and all the fans. So I'm doing it today, making my videos today, because they're going to be here Monday and Tuesday to redo the damage and all that. I mean, I've lived here over 13 years and I've never experienced this much of water damaged in my apartment. Never ever experienced it. But I remember it happened a while back. It was just leaking from the heat lamp in the walls and stuff. And I told the maintenance about it, and they says, oh, we'll take care of it. Well, that was a while back. They didn't really take care of it because I still have the black mold in my bathroom, and I don't like black mold because that's going to make me sick. So they just let it go, kind of like. They didn't bother to do anything, only just say, well, wait a couple days and get it dried out and we'll take care of the rest or whatever. So that never happened. Well, then I had this major flood just recently, and that took all my 2 weeks of not doing anything. I wanted to make my videos. I wanted to keep everybody, happy with my videos and all that. And well, then this all happened and I couldn't take anything out because of the fans. And then when I wanted to make a video, I couldn't because I was expecting them to come over. So I couldn't do anything there. So I'm doing it this weekend. I said, this is it. I've got to make my videos. I'm already 2 weeks behind. And I do apologize for everybody that I haven't had any videos out. But that's my story that happened to me. And it was a pain in the butt. I never ever want to experience something like that again. Because if it happens again, I told my daughter that I'm moving. I'm not staying here. Because I'm not going to have to deal with this every 2 years that something floods and I have to deal with all this BS stuff. So this is a little big on him. This is like, I think, a 0 to 3 month, but I put that on him because I think he'd look cute in it. So I did. And then I went and got my first shot of COVID-19. I got to go for my other one May 23rd of this month and get the second one. I didn't have any side effects or anything like that, but and here is Zander in his little romper outfit with Thumper the rabbit on there with the little pink flower. Okay, and here's my twins, Zoey and Zander. Oops, if you guys can see them. Yeah, so that's my problem that I had, and I wanted to inform you guys that no, it's not that I wanted to stop doing my videos, it's because of this incident that I had. And it was just a pain in the butt because you hear those fans. I even had to shut my bedroom door because those fans were so darn loud I couldn't even hear myself think. And if I had those fans going blowing all over the place, then I'd have been sneezing and all that stuff. And it's like, this is not what I planned on doing. So glad that part's over. It's just now next week they are going to take care of this flooding issue and repair all the things that need to be repaired. So when they're in here, I'm going to make sure I tell them they need to take all that black mold over there by the shower and all that off because it was leaking there a while back and nobody seemed to do anything about it. So that was my exciting 2 weeks of not being on. And, because they said that they were going to come this week and they never did. And then they knocked on the door but they didn't enter. And it's like, sorry, but you guys should know that you can come in when there's damage to my apartment. So, anywho, I wanted to welcome 2 new subscribers for me. Welcome. I hope you stay with this channel. I know some of my videos could be boring and stuff, but I'm trying my best because I'm disabled and there's only certain things I can do, and it's just not good for me. So there's my Zander and Zoey. They're all ready for their day, and I will see all of you guys later. You guys all have a great day. Just remember, I'll have another video out of my damage to my apartment. Okay, talk to you guys later. Bye for now.